from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low score.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next to hit, Max Muncy. And now the first pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2- and 3-hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Corey Seager. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run for Corey Seager as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the second out. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. And here's a called strike now to the 41-year-old vet. It's 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Scooped up. Throw in time for the third out, but it's certain. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1 Gene
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Segura.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I think Alec Bohm is certainly a guy we are excited to watch play. He hit over 330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 0-1 the count. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. New inning set to get underway, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. First offering on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. Nothing in 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Jankowski is right there, 1 down.
Batting up, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
Now to bat, Julio Urias. First delivery to him. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 37 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Jankowski's there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
1-0 the count. Hit softly on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. In past meetings with Julio Urias, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
Max.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
In now, Chris Taylor. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Home.
At the plate, A.J. Pollard. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
1 out, runner at first. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager.
That last at-bat, Matty V, a changeup right down the middle of the plate. Listen, this guy's got a great changeup, but he can't afford to keep throwing it middle like he did that last at-bat. If he does, this guy might be hitting back-to-back jacks.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder plate way too often.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So here's Cody Bellinger. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jankowski's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. That brings up Alec Bohm. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting it.
Next to stand in is number 37. He stands in for the first time in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Aaron Nola. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Nope. Ball 1.
And that misses ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
1-2.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
High in the air out to center field. Jankowski's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So here's Austin Barnes. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Stepping in once again is Julio Urias. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Softly hit out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order as they're unable to add. And that'll bring up Gene Segura back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. JT Realmuto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Bryce Harper is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Rhys Hoskins will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They can't chip. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Now the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Mookie. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate. Hit well again. Down the right field line. Back goes Harper.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
High in the air out to center field.
Jankowski's there for it.
And that's the second out of the inning. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Hoskins has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Travis Jankowski is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Striding in is Alec Bohm. He flew out in his last debut. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he pops it up. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second now and headed for third.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Drives it out to deep right center field. Jankowski looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements, because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a... deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that...
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting.
Well, one thing's for certain. That makes the manager look like a genius right there. He calls on him to pinch hit, hoping for any kind of spark, and he gives him a little bit more than that, blasting a double that almost leaves the ballpark. Big innings often start with beginnings like this.
Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Now batting.
Daniel De Los Santos, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Max Muncy to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ballgame. His second coming back in the 5th. First delivery to him, drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. Three runs already home here. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jankowski able to track it down for the 3rd out. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No. Ronald Torreyes is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Ronald Torreyes.
Alex Vesia enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Alex Vesia.
set and the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And foul. Vesia offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. High and deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. And there's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Lead looks. Number 48 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Manny V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting practice right now? Somebody help me out.
This is one of those D-Row where they say, hey, it's good weather for a snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
Hector Neris comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between 2nd and 3rd now. Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Matt Beatty.
The pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
To the plate now, Mookie Betts. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And this gets past him at 3rd as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Now a long throw to 3rd. And he is in there.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. LA's on top, 12-0. Joe Kelly will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Fouled off. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Rhys Hoskins goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. Comes set with the 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Breaking ball as this is right at his melon as he turns away there. Philly down to their last strike. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got a duck out of the way. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Julio Urias is the winning pitcher of record. Aaron